Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Transport Fever back in the Alps. Last time we took a little time out from the hectic schedule of building things in order to take a look around the map and just survey the scene while we rebuilt our slush fund just a little. Said slush fund is now up to 40.2 million buckaroos and it is May 1959. Some of you have suggested it's high time that I start thinking about dispensing with steam engines and getting with the modern age. I will do, but we'll be sticking with a few steam engines for a little while yet. There's one now. Could not have timed that better. Anyway, that big boy is carrying fuel or oil, maybe even both. As we see coming across the bridge here, my shunter. Oh, I see it coming across the bridge. It's hiding behind quite a lot of trees, which is also carrying fuel or oil. More likely to be oil in that particular case. This is such a lovely stop to observe the comings and goings. And of course, here we are at the industrial hub centre of the world, where we have been so regularly of late. And the plan is to continue work on this front. So today, our objective is going to be to link up Hub Bravo here to Locarno over there. So if you recall, we decided to ship stuff out to Bellinzona, and those of you who spotted that I hadn't put any trucks on, 5 minutes ago I put some trucks in motion there, so we'll actually start shipping something actually. So that's resolved, thank you, eagle-eyed folk, most helpful. But no, I'm thinking a station around here somewhere and a nice little short jaunty track to get over to it. What could possibly go wrong? Before cracking on, we rejoin the action, looking out towards the hub, and there goes the Flying Scotsman, which is one of the money printing routes that I have right now. So this train alone is making 2 million and change per year. It's also been running for quite a while, so its running costs are escalating, but it's making happy cash. Now, it tops out at around 120, maybe 130 kilometres an hour with its 96 passengers on board. So there's plenty of scope for a bit of an upgrade there, and that is what I'm going to turn my attention to next. So the grand scheme, such as it is to empty out some of this station, and it'll be this chap who's heading to Interlaken. We'll stick an upgrade on him, and if I'm quick, we'll get it done today, and then hopefully get a bit more stuff running through the hub. Link it up to Locarno to really ramp up the production, expand the capacity of trains that we already have, and then we shall turn our attention back to passenger routes in order to kind of really maximise the profit that we've got going on. So before we set track in motion, we shall have a look and see which of these platforms we're already using. So it looks like platform 1 here, as we glance at it, is currently not in service. So that is where I shall link up to. Now, it's quite a short jaunt, but we do have the challenge of the main line here in the way. Now, I don't want to do anything that will potentially slow that down. So I'm going to have to get a little bit creative with regards to how we get across. Now, that typically it means under or over. Now, I mean, I could go, just straight across it, but that does lead to the potential that we hold up a passenger train once in a while, which I don't really want to do because we want those guys to just run as swiftly as possible. But first things first, we shall get the goods station placed, and I want to put it here. The easy money would be to plonk it over here, but me being me, I want to do it in a slightly more convoluted fashion than that. Purely because it will make just a little bit more cash. I think we go 200 on this. We'll high speed it. Not that it really needs it. We'll second street it. I mean, I could terminal. I mean, I'm not going to take it any further than this. Could terminal, he says. Could terminal. Yeah. Terminal might. No. I don't know. I've got a notion. Let's do it like that. That's not what we want. We want it like that. There we go. So we're going to have a level crossing of some description coming up here. Actually, the second street makes absolutely no sense in this situation. Terminal is definitely the way to go. So let's select that. Let's whiz it round. The whiz there. Second street, don't need it. Curvature -3, please. There we are. Right. So something like that is what we're going to go for. Something over there like that is going to be our destination. Right, committed. Right, let's connect this up to the road. I'm sorry there, chum. I'm coming through your front garden. Has to be done. Progress. That's our excuse. Progress is the reason that I'm going to interfere with things. You know what? I'm going to use, because these are all jolly exciting road types we've got going on here. That's got a bus bay. That's got a loading bay. That would be more appropriate. So if we whack this around the corner, hopefully we only take out one building. 3 buildings is too many. Don't want to take out 3 buildings. 1 building. We're going to go a very aggressive corner here. Alright. I could potentially go for 2 buildings, but you're going to have to give me enough room to put a truck stop in there. I'd rather not spend 600 grand on this, but I'm going to. It's going to be worth it. Locarno obviously is the biggest town on the map right now. Therefore, my goodness me, what's going on over here? Toll gates, and I'm not sure. And roundabout we've already used. High capacity road station. Mercy me. But we don't need that right now. What we need is something fairly basic. Station Entrepôt Logistique Géodis. Truck station with 4 large cargo terminals. And it's enormous. No, can't use that. I need something a little bit more svelte than that one. That one was rather too grand for this particular engagement. Now, do you feel like... I mean, I suspect the terrain's going to fight me all the way on this one. I could probably, with a little bit of smoothing, make that fit. That would be ideal. Otherwise, we're looking at round the corner. Turn a shift off there and whack it in. Actually, it looks like that might be an easier bulldoze to get it in there. All right, let's give it a go. See what we get. Signing money. Right, here we go. Yeah, bit of this and smooth away. Oh, we're not even smoothing at this point. We're just digging a hole. There we go, and then we'll smooth that up just a touch. Not too much though, otherwise we'll end up replacing that which we just removed. Go on, get in there. Come on. Come on. I just don't want you taking out any more buildings. That's the only thing we do. There we go. We've got it. We're there. We're in business. Place it. Excellent. Right. And then we want to be able to cover both the industrial and the commercial. So is there somewhere happy that lends itself to that objective? I mean, I guess round about there we could hit both at once. Or we could do what has been suggested by several merry people and do double drops, right? Although that said, no, hold on, train terminal, that's what you want to look at. The terminal itself has got pretty good industrial coverage. So maybe something over here to catch a bit of blue. That would do the trick, I reckon. I don't know what they are shop-wise, but they are certainly not long for this world. Mini truck station. It's kind of cheating, but it'll work just fine. Now I want it in. Ideally, there we go. That green stuff. Let's see if we can plunk it in here, so that we. You don't want to play that game, do you? No. All right. What about removing this warehouse type effort? Construction's not possible. One building, 300k. I'll take it. You know what? I'm even gonna do it again. Just don't build anything in the meantime. And I'm built. No. I'm building it again. So see if we can, get a right angle here rather than that ridiculous skew width nonsense that I had going on there just now. About there. Better, not perfect, but it'll do. Right, okay, so I'll set up the truck route. I'm going to set the trucks in motion first because I do have a tendency to forget that I'm supposed to do that. So we'll go Locarno transfer to Locarno Central, which it's not really the most appropriate name. So this is going to be Lock Commercial Distribution. Why not? Splendid. Right, what did I say? Oh yeah, I was going to put some trucks on it. Fine, okay, hold on. We've already got some trucks in motion. What are you fellas playing at? Okay, right, well, how many have we got here? Well, let's just recycle these, shall we? Locarno, ding, 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 commercial distribution. This is going to take ages. Is there not a way that I can just reassign all of you chaps? I could just change the route. You could just change the route. Right, stick that one there, yes. This one? No, don't do that. You want to put this chap back on the fuel route, and then we're going to do something cunning. Fuel distribution, and then we're going to edit this line instead. So we're currently going from branch, which we don't want to do. We're going to add this chap here. So Locarno Central, and then we'll actually, you know what? We'll take in Upper Locarno. I'm amenable to that before hitting transfer. That'll work very nicely. We'll give it a better name. Locarno Goods Dist, I think. Goods, since it now has the option to hit up the industrial as well, and that's all those trucks reassigned in one go, effectively, despite the fact they're now still on the same get-up. But let's just delete that line that I created unnecessarily. Actually, let's delete all the lines that I have created unnecessarily. I may live to regret that, but you know, that's a chance I'm prepared to take. Where are you? Locarno. Bosh. Excellent. Right. Okay. So that's the easy bit done. Actually, this is all quite easy. I don't know why I'm making a fuss at all. This should all be relatively straightforward. We'll smash this over the road here. Right, and then we just got to figure out how to do the overall crossing kind of effort. Is that mostly flat? It is mostly flat. I'll have a level crossing on there, and I think I've got some level crossing options. Let's play with those. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of the stuff that I never use, because you know that would be a sensible thing to do. There we go. Holy mackerel. Okay, I have got some options now. It's not 1991. So we won't use that. If I'm honest, this is too many options, because scrolling doesn't. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, so we can punch this across here. What's this? It's Van Kreutz für Einode Mehrgleisgen Bahnübergang ohne Schranke. There we are. That's otherwise known as warning sign for single or multi-track train without barriers. Let's have a look. A red and white stripy X. Okay, what about this one? That's several X's having a party. What else we got here? I want something with barriers, or a gate with a chap who'll come out and you know look hassled. All right, what's that one up to? All right, that's different. We'll use that. Splendid. Well, I'm all for a bit of variety. We'll go with that one. That's excellent. And to be honest, I applaud anyone who puts that amount of time into setting up a level crossing. You know, well done, sir or madam. Right. Okay. So we still haven't talked about how we're going to get over here. Now there is the option of using a flying junction, which, and you know, as a concept terrifies me. Because, I mean, as much as I've got the stuff, I haven't really used it yet. So I should probably just stop being a wuss about it and get it done. See, look, that looks good, doesn't it? Number of lower tracks 2, number of upper tracks 1. There we are, and then we just slot that in there. That's not so bad. Hold on, what's this? We got some. We can go up to 9 somethings. What's that do? Don't know. Oh, that's the position it is on the seismograph. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. Nope, don't know what that did. Let's try it back up to 9 again. Nope, no idea. However, if we were to do it like that, it would mean we could pull it back all the way over here. Now, I see what I need is I need that track a little bit bendy. Radius of lower tracks. Infinity. Seems quite a lot. Let's try 500. Oh, hello. That's doing something slightly more positive, I think. Radius of upper tracks, 2,000. Yeah, okay. All right, you're talking my language. 5,000. No. What if we go down to the bottom? Is that the bendy? That is bendy. Aha. Right. Okay, so we've got to find the appropriate level of bendiness. Let's have a look here. Appropriate level of bendiness to deal with this particular issue. So we want it somewhere like that. Ideally, I want the lower track bending the other way. Is that going to be appropriate? This is. Oh, you can go minus. Okay, cool. So if we went minus with the lower track. Okay, so we want to hit about there. Yeah. Yeah, that all looks quite positive. In fact, that looks like it's going to fit like a glove. Right, let's get a bulldozer out and then hope we can find it again and it hasn't reset all my options. There we are. Right. Where did I leave it? I left it here. Right, okay. So, yes. That's not 100% straight though, is it? So if we were to go about there, but what I want it to do is line up well with the track that exists already, even though I could relay that bit of track, that wouldn't be too much of a drama. How does that look? Nope, needs to be further away. So about there should do the trick. Are we going to do this? Yeah, we're going to do this. So we get 1, 2 landslips going on in there. Beautiful. And then we can hook this up. Yeah, you see, it's not quite straight, is it? If we delete this a bit, because I want to keep this this mainline track as straight as possible. Yes, confirm that it's straight. It's only a depot. It's, let's not get carried away. It's not like I'm, bulldozing the Louvre. There we are. That should keep maximum speed. It does. Now you will notice that I am gradually electrifying this line, for that is one of the challenges that we're going to be addressing in the nearish future. I'm going to have to delete a fair chunk of this by the looks of it, but that's okay. I have been fortunate enough to have left myself some space under this bridge that I should be able to connect this up relatively neatly. He says. Let's have a look. And connect up neatly. All right. Well, we've got a bit of a corner on there. 181's not too bad. I would rather we had the corner towards the end of the turn, but I'll accept that. I mean, it'll get the job done anyway. Now, I've also got this additional track here, and I obviously had an idea as to what it might be for at some point, but I am currently at a loss to know what that is. I wonder if it was going to burn. Nope, we've got the burn route there, look. That's that one. So what exactly was I intending to do with that then? It's not something I need to know right now. Does the main line hit Thun even remotely? It's so difficult when you can see the underground as well. No, it currently does not. So that could head off to your friend of mine, Thun. In fact, what I'd probably do is have it as a junction, maybe a little earlier on. Okay, leave that with me. We'll come back to that when we start monkeying around with passengers again. Meanwhile, can I get this connection without it swan necking like a bandit? I think the answer is going to be no. A minor swan neckage has occurred. it could be worse. Yeah, it could be worse. And then we're going to do the same at this end. A swan neck is unavoidable at this end, but let's get rid of that, and then we'll lay the road back over the top of it. There we go. What do we think of that? That 76 is a little on the low side. I can't remove any of this because it's all part of the flying junction. Ha. All right. Well, we're just going to have to make it worth the while to make that particular journey, I guess, which means loading it up suitably in the opposite direction. Right. Now here we are. We've got some country roads here. What do we like the looks of? Let's have something unconventional. What's this? With reflector stone, 4 roadways. All right. Yeah, I want all the roadways. 4's good, but 17 or 18 would be quite nice. Yeah, let's make that connection a little bit easier. To be honest, there's not a lot of markings on this road. I think it could be quite hazardous for anybody trying to drive over it, but who am I to argue? Let's get ourselves a different set of signals, since I've got all the signals in the known universe going on here. Whatever it's called, level crossing. What does this one do? All right, flashing lights, yes. Big X, yes. No gates. Drama. That one's just an X on one side. I quite like that as a concept. This one, X flasher. This one, X with electric warning. Yeah. Flasher and X. 2 flashes, 2 X's. Let's have a look at ultra modern traffic lights. They've learned. Why not? Single bar. Right, that looks good. Yeah, we'll take single bar for this one. And we're gonna keep people guessing. Every time we place one of these, we'll mix it up a little. Right. Okay. Well, it's not the fastest route you're ever going to find, and to be honest, this is not exactly the straight line that one may hope to encounter. But we'll stick with it anyway because it was £1 million, and I don't really want to lash out on another £1 million because obviously I'll use the same thing again. But we'll go from Hub Bravo out to Locarno, whatever they've called that, Halt. So this is going to be lock, and then whatever it is, which is a goods bulk, obviously. Now that's going to require a heady mixture, a heady combination of food and fuel, ideally not in the same wagon. This is looking... I quite like the looks of this now, I wasn't sure about it initially, but now I think that looks quite splendid. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm keen on that. It might not be authentic in any fashion at all, but I like it, and therefore we're sticking with it. Now, how am I going to get anything from a depot over there? Short answer, you're not. Not without sticking another stop in between hither and yon. Or we cheat. There's a Dakota look. Or we cheat and we just bang a. Let's just, for the sake of moving things along a little bit. Let's just bang a depot in and get this moving. Because I want to see it working. Because the hope with all these hubs is that eventually we will have sufficient so that there is a constant stream of train action coming in and out of here, because at some point in the near future, everything's going to start grinding to a halt frames per second wise, and I'd quite like to have achieved something spectacular in terms of the number of trains before that point. Okay, right, on this one, we don't need anything too excessive because it's only running a little short route, and therefore a little short electric might be pretty useful. That's 1959, so we can go a bit more modern. Fast passenger trains. No. We could use the Alco. Now, given that the speed is limited on here, speed is not too much an issue. But I do want to. What's this Russian chap all about? 3,349 feels like a goods train. Goods loco, I should say. This one, 4,000 and change. That's a Swifty. That one. This one will do 100. Perfect. I'll take it. We'll use one of these. Wagons, right. Little bit of fuel. We'll go with the big blacks here. That said, I mean, I love these. These are fantastic. You just don't get enough time to use them before they're replaced. See, they've got authentic ancient logos going on from old petrochem companies. Terrific job, excellent work, but they're superseded far too quickly. Right, let's go for what's two of those? 36. It's only 54, so I think 4 is probably the way to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do the same with our goods wagons here. Now, I don't really have a lot of choices here either. I mean, we are. Oh, hold on. No, it's 1919. I'm pretty sure that they've got something a smidge more modern than that. That isn't an incredibly obvious American boxcar. Not that I'm opposed to incredibly obvious American boxcars, but you know it's a bit of a dead giveaway. No, we'll just go with the stock one, I think. Oh, hold on. What are you? 1933. What do you do? 110. It might look a little mismatched in terms of sizing, but let's give it a go and see what we get. So we get 15 in there. So I'm going to want 8. Oh, no, you're not going to want 8. You want 6, 5. There you go. Right, good. I maths me. Right, and then let's put it into service on the Locarno Goods Bulk. There we go. Right, okay, well this is new. I've not seen one of these in motion before, and therefore we should do. Apologies for my... But I mean, it's a nice whistle. My inability to pronounce these Russian trains, but regrettably, I have absolutely no bearing on. I have no handle on Cyrillic in the slightest, and I'll just end up getting it incredibly wrong and offending everybody, including myself. Oh, you know what? I thought these were going to look too small compared to these big tankers, but actually they look kind of nifty. They got. Is that a triple bogey? No, it's not. It just looks like it might be. These wagons don't look particularly robust, if you ask me. I think, you know, a bit of work on the planking there might be of value to people. But we are, at least, rolling. It's a bit of a shame about this cave-in going on there, but I have now at least used a flying junction. So we can tick that one off the list as well. That's something else I have now made use of. Right then, let's have a look and see if anyone's caught on yet to the fact that this has been introduced. Anyone? No? Not as yet, but let's give it time. While we wait for that one to pick up, I've got another little job. So as you can see, it's now down there, the Hub Interlaken Bulk Freight, catchy title, it's got quite a lot waiting for it, because it's a line that's relatively long and it's delivering to a city that has got plenty of demand, and that's not it. I thought it was. Where is it? Is it this one? Hub Interlaken Bulk Freight. It's got 72 of each on board, as you can see. Let's line it up for a quick shot here. There we go. Quick shot. Anytime. Wait, you say quick. A quick shot if we can be bothered to wait. There we go. Here it comes. Now, this is the same loco that I've used for quite a lot of the kind of bulk freight approaches that I've got going on. There we go. Let's hold still. No, it's not especially quick. What are we doing here? 80 clicks. It's not rapid, and neither is it hauling very much. So we want to upgrade this pretty swiftly. So let's vehicles. Yeah, replacement. Right. Locos, and I'm going to replace it with an engine we haven't seen much of so far. We're going to replace it with the big boy. Almost nobody uses this because it's, you know, it's a deeply unloved locomotive, which is why I'm going to use it. On the wagon side of things, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is going to be a money printer line for me. Let's go 2 of those, 1 of these, 1 of those, 2 of them, and 1 of those. I think that was 8. Actually, I wasn't even counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 1 more. Oh, reading. Let's have some of that. Okay, good. Right, replace it now. 20 million. 20 million. That's an outrageous bargain. And there we go. And then we don't, because what we end up with here is quite the train. So we've effectively doubled up our capacity on this one, and made it faster. And that should lead to this being a very profitable route, especially while demand is as high as it is right now. So yeah, I may have sunk quite a bit into that, but it should be a nice, tidy earner. Right then, let's see if we've kicked anything off over on this side of things, and not so much on the Locarno goods bulk at this time. Let's see if we can find the train, shall we? Is this your first arrival? I didn't think I'd been that quick. You know, you're just costing me money. That's all you're for. Yeah, you blow your whistle for all you're worth, sunshine. If you wouldn't mind hoiking some... there you go, look. Flashing red light. Barriers are down. It's all good. Let's catch the next one. Here we go. Yeah, you can still GTA it across the middle if you're feeling chancy. And let's face it, we all feel chancy sometimes. Obviously, the Colonel does not recommend you try that at home. What sort of speed are we holding going over there? 76. Now, from this angle, that is going to lend itself to a very nice shot if we get a Flying Scotsman kind of rocketing out the tunnel about now, which obviously we're not. Can't have it all. Hopefully I don't get run over by one. There we go. And up the tempo a little bit. There's a Dakota look. And then we come back into the depot, and maybe there'll be something waiting for us. On the other hand, maybe there won't be. No, flipping it. Well, I've even set it up properly this time. What's your problem? Because we've obviously got problems at the moment in the sense that because we've got queued goods in numerous places, we need to clear some of that backlog in order to kick off production back in the source of all goods. What have we got waiting there? 320 waiting for the next pickup, and there's the train now. And it's got 360 in terms of capacity, so if we watch that fill up. But we're already hitting the point now where certainly Hub Alpha is starting to go, I've got some pace. Hold on, what's going on over there? That's another queue. Killing off these backlogs is going to be critical to making this work. I'll tell you that right now. 360, my goodness. You know what? I'd pay for if they added a bit of kit to this where it's like a station upgrade. So you plonk down, I think it's because I've been playing Machine Key. You know, you plonk down some kind of station expansion, and it unloads cargo at twice the speed. Quite happy to pay for it. You know, I don't want a mod that just means that everything unloads instantly. Where's the fun in that? I need some challenge in my life. But making it more difficult is fun. Right, what have we got going on here? Burn commercial, burn construction. Am I even running anything on burn? I am. Am I even running anything on... Yep, I'm running stuff on there as well. Burn construction is pink. What are we doing here? Burn construction goes to annex, and then commercial goes to not annex, upper. So what if I were to listen to the voices again, and what have we got? Burn north, upper burn. After hitting upper, we were to no. I don't want to do that one. Oops, didn't mean to close that window. So after we go to annex, we then hit upper, right? Then the idea is that those vehicles can supply both items. Now, if we grab the line itself, which is burn whatever the heck the other one's called, ding 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 donk, construction, that's this one. New, no idea. I thought, oh, maybe there we go, burn commercial. Can I reassign all these trucks in one go? Yes, if you send them to the depot first. All right, let's do that then. Oh, and then we should delete the line. That's a waste of a lot of food. Oh no, hold on, it's moving the food. Unless it's loading a truck. No, it's moving the food, look. I have never seen it do that before. That's fantastic. That must be a recent addition. I've never seen it bother with moving food previously. That's incredibly helpful. Now, where's the depot these fellas are heading to? I may have to hit the turbo here. Is that it? Nope, that's a train depot. Where are you going, trucks? I mean, I see you. You're heading for depot. Any word on which depot you're heading to? Let's accelerate and see where he's off to. I guess that's the next nearest. No, that's part of the airport. All right, where's it going? Anyway, we're going to reassign all of these to burn construction as soon as they've arrived, and then we can hopefully clear some of this backlog a little bit quicker. We just have to figure out where he's heading off to. Maybe he's popping to the shops first to, pick up some polos or something. Yep. Nope. We're off. We're setting sail for the wide, open countryside. He's gonna see his nan. While I'm here, let's magic. No, he doesn't want to do that. Okay. All right. We'll do it later then. There we go. Nope, that's not it either. I have been busy deleting all of these depots, haven't I? Here we go. This is where we're headed. Thun Road Depot. Right, and then we want to assign you to... if I was thinking logically, what I would have done here is I'd have just reassigned everybody onto the... I'd have built a new depot. It probably would have saved me money as well, because all of these chaps, I have to pay maintenance on them before we can deploy. Oh, end of year. What do you got for me? Anytime you like autosave. As soon as you're done, I'm ready. I'm coiled. Like an eager road building magnifico. Right, what do we got here? De Havilland Comet, that's fun. We've got... typical, a new Russian box wagon, which would have been handy to have a little while ago. We've got another one of these oddly shaped SNCF numbers, and one that goes backwards. We've got a fake one of these, a new box car, and the Class 1042. One of my favourite classes. Right, going to burn construction. Burn construction. There should be another 9 trucks inbound, unless they have found somewhere closer. Right, where are you chaps? Thun Road Depot 2. Well, where's that? It's flipping miles away. All right, burn construction. There you go. Get back to work. We just came from there. What's the matter with you? Why are you making us drive all the way across that? Shh. I'm the boss. You do what you're told. Right, okay, so that's going to unclog burn, one would hope, and get stuff moving there. And once that's done, we should start to see production ramp up a little bit more. We've got goods waiting at the dock. That's a good sign. The shuttle service for trucks is not particularly busy. We're not really producing enough food, if I'm honest. Is that the food train? Looks like it. 287. Yeah, so it could be carrying more. But what's production look like at the moment? Chicken noises. Limit 3,200, but its production's less than half that. So I clearly need to clear out some of the food. Clearly clear, yeah, I know. Need to clear out some of the food in order to kick the production there back into high gear again. We're not cleaning through in Bellinzona fast enough. Or are we? Where's the next ship? They're both heading away. Okay, we should be fine. I might need to keep an eye on it, but I think that one's going to be okay. Meanwhile, we've definitely had a drop-off because there's some fuel waiting. That's a good sign. Show me, station. Show me what you're working with. We've got 70 fuel there. We've got 140 now waiting for Interlaken's bulk freight. The hub shunting's just kicked off. The refinery's ready to rock. This is more like it. Right. We shall finish off where we started. Because it is a great place to just watch everything happening. There we go. So, thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. Am I going to do some more hub work? Yes, we still have to make tools happen. We haven't recommenced our tool operations and getting something down from Coal Mountain into the hub network. That is going to bring an awful lot of goods in this direction because we need planks, we need iron ore, we need steel, we need slag, we need construction mirror. It's a gigantic task that we're setting ourselves, and it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. So, so I think that's probably where we'll kick off next time around. Meanwhile, if you would be so kind, kindly hurl a like at this video if you had a good time enjoying it and had a good time and enjoyed it. If you had a good time enjoying it, yes. I don't know. And subscribe if you've not yet done so, for to not subscribe is heresy. I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.